Why?
She looks like she's actually thinking, whereas this one, she looks like she doesn't know what's going on.
That one.
Which one?
Right.
Why?
Seems more real. This one seems so fake.
I like the kinky hair, eh?
That same one over there. They're probably getting me because of their smiles. I don't know, but I'd lean towards her. Most people can look glamorous, but not a lot of people can be beautiful.
As long as a woman looks good, that's all I really care about. If you want to reduce people to follicles, that's ridiculous. That's preposterous. Egyptian women braided their hair all the time, put weaves in. What do you call it? A Senegalese braid. Why? Because those women put hair in their head and that braided their hair. Or the Congolese twist. The unfortunate thing is because of all the stuff that happened with colonialism, slavery, and all that, there's all these other kind of things attached. An ex-girlfriend of mine, she went to kinking my hair. And she had straight hair. At the end of the evening, people applauded the woman who cut off their perm hair. And she was thinking, am I any less, well, not thinking. She says, I'm not less conscious because my hair is straight.
Kink came from really just journal entries. I was going through a breakup, leaving a 7-year relationship. I was going through this breakup with my personal relationship, but also a breakup with my hair, of where I was going, and I wanted to just really do something different, and going from like perming to actually texturizing to going natural, then shaving it off, then locks, and the whole 9 yards. When you have natural hair, people also think that you must be very conscious or very smart or very whatever. We look at women with weaves or women with prosthetics hair as women who are silly or stupid.
The ongoing and relentless notion that that the closer you look to being European, therefore the more beautiful you are, is something that is with us, something that continues to affect, in particular I think Black diaspora people, because of the context within which we came to this part of the world, and the context under which we continue to live our lives within this part of the world. So it's kind of working that out and working through that.
I read a book somewhere, and it was talking about slavery days, right? When they would take the black woman, cut off all of her hair, they'd have her working in the fields like a dog. She literally looked like an animal because she was so, run down, looking terrible. And in the while they're working at the fields, you could look over and into the house. You see a white woman with these long locks, and black men would froth over the white woman that looks so much better.
And then of course the black women want to look like that too.
Yeah.
We perpetuate.
And they're saying that same type of psychological damage has been done and passed on through parenting to black kids.
We don't know how to comb it or deal with it, and we get very frustrated. I remember my mother used to be like, oh, Jesus Christ, and the hair is so bad, and my grandmother the same thing. There's just this level of frustration all of the time with our hair, and we carry that from our childhood onto our adulthood.
Do you like your own hair?
No.
Why?
I don't like the way it looks. You know what? I sometimes also use the whole excuse of maintenance. This is less maintenance than my own actual hair.
You find a lot of black women say that, oh, I use weaves and extensions because...
Less maintenance. But the funny thing is, actually, we put in the human hair. It's more maintenance. You have to treat it like your own hair.
Yeah.
Any pack of hair you would find, there's washing instructions.
In between hairstyles, when I'm just taking out extensions or whatever, and I'm nothing to do with my hair, I wrap it.
Yeah.
I wrap it. I blow dry it, wash it,
and put it up.
And wrap it under something. So I have to think about how much of that is me. Sorry, babe, did you feel that? How much of that is me? Yeah, like I'm ashamed of my hair right now.
I guess I'm a little curious to hear what those SOBs are gonna say, cause I did it. Oh, I like how this feels. It just feels nice.
Lord, why she gonna cut off her hair? Why? The beauty's gonna fade. What's going on? Is she gonna have a lumpy head? Is she gonna look straight? Is she gonna look gay? Is she gonna look right? In all honesty, I thought you were going crazy.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah?
Yeah, what was the point? Like, what were you trying to prove? If you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, that's fine. If you want to change or twist, who cares? But if you're doing it because of a conscious issue, then it's like, why are you wearing a dashiki? You know, if you're strong to be African, that would just come out with who you are, as opposed to just wearing a dashiki. Who? You know, I know a lot of African people, they're not all wearing dashikis.
Did my shaving my head, like, affect you at all?
Yes, it did.
How?
In a sense that, damn, I wouldn't have the hassle in the morning. Just, you know, take a shower. Ooh, I don't have any shampoo. You know, I mean, no big deal. There's no hair to wash. Sometimes I think the hair makes me.
I didn't know I'd feel this good. I didn't know I'd like it. I feel great. I feel more like myself now. Yeah, I do. I feel like the hair was stifling me. I don't want to judge other people because they still have weaves or, you know, like, this is totally something that I saw in myself that I didn't like, and I was just like, hey, I don't like how I don't like myself. I'm going to do something about it.
These things only come to any real kind of conclusion would be if we had a genuine kind of decolonization, right? And what would that mean? How would that end up looking? Maybe some people would see their genuine decolonization as the ability to perm their hair when they feel like it,
Exactly.
and others might not. So it's kind of really trying to recognize that we understand how we've arrived at this place, and having understood how we arrive at this place now, different people are going to make different kinds of choices.
I've spoken to people from South Africa, and women have short hair. Well, most women have short hair in South Africa. That's just the way that they wear their hair there. I still have titties. You know what I mean? Does that mean I'm not a woman? I still sit down on the toilet. I'm still a woman, right? I'm not saying, oh, the way to achieve your or start your journey towards self-knowledge is to shave your head. No, not exactly. It could be something else for you. If I can get anyone to just stop and think for a second.
When you hear people articulating that they're engaging in perming or what have you because they think it's just more beautiful, we have to feel confident enough to challenge those claims. More beautiful than what or to what? Because if the evaluation is based upon being more beautiful than something that is imagined as being too black or too close to black, then there's a problem there. And we have to be honest enough to be able to articulate that and to have people be accountable for making those kinds of claims.
I do want to create a movement. Does that sound obnoxious? I don't care. I do want to create a movement. Because I know that I'm not the only person that feels this way.